Hey everyone, Luke here, and this video is just going to go along with the prenatal care video that I made last time. And we're going to talk about super babies and human rejuvenation and how nutritional balancing programs are very, very good for prenatal care and for producing the healthiest child you possibly can. Now, the reasons for this is because just like when we set up any program, the hair analysis lets us know exactly what nutrients people need, right, at that specific time. So you can imagine why it's so useful for prenatal care. This is because when we cut the mother's hair and we do the hair analysis, we can see exactly what nutrients the mother needs at that time from her body chemistry, okay? So, many doctors prescribe certain kinds of diets. They prescribe certain kinds of multivitamins. They tell them to, obviously you don't want to drink and smoke and things like that. But other than that, other than, giving the mother maybe a multivitamin, telling her not to drink and smoke and rest enough and to eat plenty of calories, try to eat a high quality diet, it depends on the doctor, but most of them, they don't give them that specific of a diet. And if a mother truly wants to produce the healthiest child she can and really wants to optimize the health of her child and optimize her pregnancy, then a nutritional balancing program is very, very, very good. In fact, it's the best. It's the best prenatal care system that we have. And like I said, this is because we can see exactly what nutrients the mother needs while she's pregnant. Okay, so we all know that a developing fetus needs things like zinc. Okay, well, we can see exactly how much zinc the mother needs at that time. Okay, this is also true when the woman is lactating and is breastfeeding the child. Okay, because as a mother, you want to give your child the healthiest breast milk you can, right? Well, breast milk, healthy breast milk is simply a factor of what you're putting into your body. So if you can see exactly what nutrients your body needs at that time, you're going to be producing the healthiest breast milk that you can at that time. Therefore, producing the healthiest child you can, because the child is getting a superb quality of breast milk. Okay, so it's true through all the stages, including after birth. Okay, so that's very important to realize. Also seeing the toxic metal count of the mother, helping her eliminate heavy metals so they don't pass on to the fetus. Okay, reducing stress in all cases. All these things are very useful for the mother. And with the programs, the women don't gain near as much weight as they do. Many women don't gain more weight than they actually need to. Okay, the women on these programs, they lose the weight very quickly also. Okay, most of the mothers that follow the program strictly lose the weight within a couple weeks. I mean, it's truly amazing. Some women really struggle. They gain all this weight, more weight than they need to, and then afterwards, it's really hard for them to lose the fat that they accumulated during the pregnancy. But nutritional balancing, the diet and the supplements are so nutrient dense that the mother doesn't need to gain a lot of fat because she's really getting the minerals. She's really getting a mineral-rich diet instead of just eating tons of things like pizza and ice cream and all these empty calories. Okay, it's really a mineral diet. And so she's getting all these minerals which help her stay lean. Okay, she'll gain some weight, obviously. It's not good if you're not gaining weight when you're pregnant, but the weight that they gain is exactly how much she needs to properly nourish the baby, nourish her own body. And like I said, the women lose weight much quicker. They lose weight within a few weeks if they're following the program strictly. And also it helps with complications. Besides the baby being much healthier, it also helps with morning sickness. We like to use coffee enemas. We don't use the sauna while a woman is pregnant. We're not really sure of the effects of using that really penetrating near-infrared sauna energy on the developing fetus. But we do have women do coffee enemas and meditate along with the program. Okay, and this really helps morning sickness. A lot of women struggle with morning nausea and sickness, while being pregnant. And we find that if the women do coffee enemas when they feel like this, preferably like when I said, one a day, but especially when they have these symptoms, it really, really helps. Women notice a huge improvement. It usually just goes away when they do the coffee enema. Many people are worried that the mother will pass, if she's eliminating heavy metals, that she will pass this on to her child. But we find that's not the case. In fact, it's the opposite. If you're not detoxing, or the body isn't detoxified before you get pregnant, those heavy metals will be passed on to the child. But we find even if the mother is eliminating a lot of heavy metals while she's pregnant, that the baby simply doesn't get them. And so The babies are much healthier. Like I said, they score much better on the scores. How that they rate babies when they're born. They rate them on like their size, their color, lots of different things. Basically, the overall health of the baby, and they rate it. And these babies always rate very high. And mothers notice that the children, when they're on these programs, are much healthier when they're born. They don't need to be vaccinated. They do, they have much, brighter skin compared to a lot of other babies that end up having a grayish aura because they're so unhealthy from the mother. And there's less complications during birth. And also the mother can recover after birth. Birth is a huge stress on the woman's body. And, being healthy and vital really helps the recovery time, along with losing the fat, like I said, which is quicker. And you can really, produce a much healthier child than normal. Because like I told you in the last video, even if the mother ate the healthiest diet possible, when we analyze the hair of the child, almost all the children are, they're deficient, okay? Even if the mother eats the best diet she can, if she's on a nutritional balancing program, the baby will deficient. And even if she is on a nutritional balancing program, the child will still be a little bit deficient and will need supplements in the breast milk. Okay? So if you want to have healthy children, you want to really give your child the best investment in their future, I really encourage all women to go on a nutritional balancing program when they're pregnant, while they breastfeed, and put the child on it. I can't really imagine a better investment in your child's future, especially in this day and age. And it's best to get started when you're young. You don't need to go. We need to wait till you're pregnant to go on a program. The sooner you start, the more the healthier your child will be. Although, just doing it when you're pregnant is still a good start. Even if you're halfway through your pregnancy and you learn about this, do it now. Even at any point in the pregnancy, you can start a program. But like I said, earlier the better. You can produce much healthier children, and you can help rejuvenate the human race, okay? Because of these toxicities are passed generation to generation. Each generation is getting more heavy metal toxicities, more chemical toxicities, and we have to break the cycle, okay? If we can break the cycle, we can help rejuvenate the human race. We can produce smarter, more grounded children that are, grades advanced, way grades ahead than compared to their peers. They're much healthier. They don't need toxic vaccines. They think clearer, they're more spiritual, all of the above, okay? That's the most important thing, rejuvenation of the human race and producing much healthier children. So I hope that helped you guys out, and I hope that encourages any woman that's interested in producing a healthy child to go on a program, and I will talk to you guys later.